They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. You'll get this to Pitts once more. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense, the other idea, they stop him. That'll be no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
You know, we say this so often in this league, Mike, the greatest strength of some of these guys can also be a little bit of their weakness, and in this case, he's trying to buy more time with his feet. We've seen him do this successfully time and time again. This time it catches up to him, and he takes the sack.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. Important punt here in this tie game late. And And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
Made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Baltimore.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Back into the hands of Surratt. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They come up for 2nd and 2. Now Henry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks. And set up 4th down.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Ravens bring their punt team out. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Loading up. Launching downfield. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open. But you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
They'll run with Robinson. And lock him down up beyond the 30. Now a timeout at Miami. That's their first. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
I half expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run, it looked like he was cooked. Only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Second and 6 coming up. Here's Penix. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. Inside the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Here we go. 1 final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Let's give you a quick reminder of the rules. Each team is guaranteed 1 possession, although any defensive score will end the game. Each team gets 2 timeouts only, not 3. And any replays are handled from upstairs. If the first overtime ends in a tie, the game ends in a tie. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Great start to overtime, trying to put the pressure on early. One play, one first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Now a first throw here in overtime. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, and they need 7. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. The mark back to 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Now whistles and a timeout. They'll be down to one remaining timeout here in overtime. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Penix. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Now Penix on third and long. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now whistles and a timeout. And remember, in overtime, that's it. So they will not be able to stop it from here on out. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. Got to have at least a field goal on this drive. They want to try to win this, so this is going to help as they pick up the 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he is out of bounds. Got to have at least a field goal on this drive. They want to try to win this, so this is going to help as they pick up the 1st down. Jackson looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That's a very stout move. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
As caught, that's Lane. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Got to have at least a field goal on this drive. They want to try to win this, so this is going to help as they pick up the 1st down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. And the Falcons are going to win the football game. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.